In the meantime, I'd now like to turn to our second presenter, who's also going to talk to you about an exciting opportunity. Colonel Scott Newman is retired from the U.S. Air Force after 24 years as an operational pilot, test pilot, and other Pentagon assignments. Scott also served as the FAA Chief Technical Advisor and Special Assistant to the Director of Aircraft Certification Service. Scott serves as Director of the National Aeronautic Association's Pulitzer Electric Aircraft Race. Scott, it is all yours.
Okay, thank you, Yolanda, for that kind introduction and for allowing me time today to talk to your symposium attendees about an exciting initiative that we at the NAA have been working on now for the past couple of years. So today, on behalf of the National Aeronautic Association, I'm very pleased to announce that the NAA is organizing a cross-country air race for electric propulsion aircraft for May of 2022. The Pulitzer Electric Aircraft Race is planned to be a resumption of the Pulitzer Air Races first held by the NAA as the marquee event of the National Air Races in the 1920s. The winner of the race will be awarded the Pulitzer Trophy, normally on display at the Smithsonian National Air and Space Museum in Washington, D.C., besides some of the other NAA's aviation trophies like the Collier and McKay. For those of you who may not be familiar with the NAA, let me give you a brief introduction to the organization. The NAA is the oldest aviation organization in the United States, founded as the Aero Club of America in 1905, only 18 months after the Wright brothers' first flight. The primary mission of the NAA is the advancement of the art, sport, and science of aviation and spaceflight by fostering opportunities to participate fully in aviation activities and by promoting public understanding of the importance of aviation and spaceflight to the United States. In carrying out this mission, the NAA is the caretaker for some of the nation's most prestigious aviation trophies and is also the official record keeper for United States aviation. The NAA's Contest and Records Board provides the official observers for many record attempts and compiles the data necessary to certify aviation and spaceflight world records of all kinds. And now, for the first time in 97 years, the NAA is once again planning to hold a Pulitzer Air Race, and this time it's for electric airplanes. So let me tell you about our Pulitzer Aircraft Race project. The Pulitzer Electric Aircraft Race is planned for May 16th to 19th, 2022 as a 1,000 nautical mile cross-country event beginning at Eppley Airfield, Omaha, Nebraska, and ending at the Dare County Regional Airport near Kitty Hawk, North Carolina. The starting point in Omaha has special historical significance since it was the location of the 1921 Pulitzer Race. I would also like to thank our sponsor, Signature Flight Support, one of the premier international fixed-base operator companies committed to sustainable aviation, for hosting us and the participating race teams at their facility at Eppley Airfield for the start of the race. We chose the route over the Midwest and Southeast part of the country to be over benign terrain as an additional safety factor for our race participants. The course also has an abundance of airports, which should allow most electric aircraft to participate. The cross-country format was selected rather than a closed-circuit speed event to emphasize electric aircraft range and reliability in addition to speed in a realistic operating environment. Now, we're aware that we're not the only organization that's planning an electric aircraft race and that there are other closed course electric aircraft races already in development. And while close to the ground, pylon-style racing is certainly exciting, we wanted to design a race that advances electric aviation technology and promotes public acceptance of electric aviation by flying real aircraft in real airspace, landing at real airports. That's what sets the NAA's Pulitzer Electric Aircraft Race apart. The race is intended to be open to piloted, heavier-than-air aircraft of all types using zero-emission electric propulsion. This would include fixed-wing airplanes, traditional rotorcraft, multi-rotor advanced air mobility, and electric VTOL vehicles. The zero emission requirement means that battery-powered, solar-powered or solar-augmented, or hydrogen fuel cell electric propulsion systems would be eligible. To control the scope of the event, a maximum of 25 teams will be allowed to register for and compete in the race. And understanding that many of the potential competitors may be in a research and development phase and using experimental aircraft, the race is planned as a day-only visual flight rules event. The race winner will be the pilot or crew with the fastest speed calculated from the actual cumulative flight time. So this doesn't include time on the ground for recharging, maintenance, or overnight stays. The NAA will provide each team with a GPS flight data recorder, which will be used to determine takeoff and landing times and calculate the actual flight time to score the event. The specific race rules and other information concerning the Pulitzer Electric Aircraft Race have been developed by the NAA's Pulitzer Race Committee and are available on the race website, Pulitzer Air Race, that's all one word, .org, pulitzerairrace.org. So you might be asking, if this is a cross-country race, well, how can we watch it? Well, that's a pretty good question. Fortunately, one of our sponsors is FlightAware. FlightAware, you may know them, is a digital aviation company that operates the world's largest flight tracking and data platform. Through their generosity, FlightAware will be providing flight tracking for the Pulitzer race. By going to flightaware.com or pulitzerairrace.org, you, along with the rest of the world, will be able to watch in real time as the race aircraft make their way from Omaha to Kitty Hawk during the 4 days of the race. As a long-distance, multi-day, cross-country event open to all classes of electric aircraft, we have designed the Pulitzer Electric Aircraft Race to provide an open canvas for design innovations and to be a sort of flying expo for the electric aviation industry. But wait, there's more. The NEA is also partnering with the nationally recognized Science, Technology, Engineering, and Mathematics organization to leverage the Pulitzer Electric Aircraft Race as a STEM educational opportunity. 5th and 6th grade elementary school science classes will explore electrical power systems and their application to aeronautical engineering in the semester leading up to the race. Science classes and clubs will apply what they've learned to design, at least at a 5th and 6th grade level, their own unique race aircraft as part of the NAA's Pulitzer STEM Challenge. We think this will be an exciting opportunity for students to learn about electrical and aeronautical engineering and see the real-world applications in action. So how can you help? First, if you or your friends have an electric aircraft, get it ready for the race. We are still 10 months away from the planned start of the race in May 2022, so build this into your plans. This is going to be a great opportunity to do some operational testing with these aircraft in a realistic environment and a clear signal to investors and buyers that these aircraft are really ready to go places. And be watching for the registration to open in December this year. Second, clearly initiatives like the Pulitzer Electric Aircraft Race and the Pulitzer STEM Challenge can only happen with the financial help of generous sponsors. The NEA is a nonprofit organization, and we depend on the financial resources of sponsors to be able to hold an event like the Pulitzer race. We need sponsors who share a vision for electric aviation and a sustainable future, which includes both better managing our natural resources for a cleaner environment and ensuring that the generations coming behind us can learn about science, engineering, and math and be inspired to a love of aviation that we share. So to that end, please consider becoming a sponsor. We have various sponsorships available, so whether you're a billionaire, large or small aerospace manufacturer, a future operator of electric aircraft, or just share our vision, we can find a sponsorship package that's right for you. If you want more information about sponsorships, please visit our website at pulitzerairrace.org. So to sum up, the electric aircraft industry has been rapidly expanding in terms of technological readiness and the number of potential race contestants, as I'm sure we're going to be hearing for the rest of the symposium. We think this is the right race at the right time for electric aviation. With your help and with the help of our sponsors, partners, and race participants, we hope the Pulitzer Electric Aircraft Race will become a venue and a showcase for the advancement of practical electric propulsion aircraft in terms of speed, distance, and reliability, much like the national air races of the 1920s and 30s help promote public acceptance and the technological advances of airplanes at the beginning of aviation. We were excited about the Pulitzer aircraft race, and we hope you are too. And if you'd like more information about that, you can see our website there at the bottom, or you can also contact me at snewman@naa.aero for more information about how you can get involved. And with that, we'll see you at the races next year. And Yolanda, it's back to you.
All right, Scott, that is just exciting news. This is going to be fun.